Graduates from this course typically pursue careers in the financial sector. Blue whales are the largest animals that have ever lived.
You must change your password every month.
All of the assignments must be submitted in person to the faculty office. And in that regard, as well as in other regards, it stands as an important contribution.
Use the camera to see the fish. Students are required to have an undergraduate degree in biology to be enrolled in this course.
Consumer confidence has a direct influence on sales.
The course places considerable emphasis on critical thinking skills.
The economic strength of the early Roman Republic will be examined.
Experts are now able to forecast weather over much longer periods.
He landed a job in a very prestigious law firm.
Lectures are the oldest and the most formal teaching method at universities. Many birds migrate to warmer areas for the winter.
The financial market reacts wildly to political uncertainty. Most of the theories were quite similar, but a few critics disagreed.
Most scientists believe that climate change threatens lives on the Earth. One of the election promises is to decrease the income tax. Our professor is hosting the Business Development Conference.
Packaging is very important to attract intended buyers.
Packaging is very important to attract the attention of buyers.
Parents are financially responsible for their children right up until they reach adulthood. The supposed benefits of space exploration are frequently questioned.
Students are advised to use multiple methods for this project.
Some studies show the link between depression and social media.
The application process may take longer than expected.
The business policy seminar includes an internship with a local firm.
The course helps students to improve their pronunciation skills.
The dance department stages elaborate performances each semester.
The key difference between courses is the kind of assessment.
The marketing budget has doubled since the beginning of the year.
All students are allowed to take the notes from the library.
The other book isn't thorough, but it's more insightful.
The placement test of mathematics and statistics is offered every semester.
The summer school program allows some students to accelerate their studies.
The theater study courses encourage students to exercise their creativity.
The vocabulary that is peculiar to a specific field is called jargon.
This course is integrated because it has several parts.
All students do their homework at home.
The elective course introduces engineering students to construction practices and concepts.
We study science to understand and appreciate the world around us.
When launching a product, investigating and marketing are very crucial.
Consumer confidence tends to increase as the economy expands. Economic development needs to be supported by the government. Our courses help to improve critical thinking and independent learning skills.
Peer review is an essential part of the scientific method.
Research shows that exercising makes us feel better.
The student advisor was aware that the lecture today had been cancelled.
There are more opportunities to receive the grants in most artistic fields.
For the purpose of research, data should be collected and analyzed. Students can find news about climate change.
A group meeting will be held tomorrow in the library conference room.
The opening hours of the library are reduced during summer.
We can all meet at my office after the lecture.
The garden behind the university is open to the public in summer.
Food has become a political issue in the world today. Banks charge interest on the money they lend to customers. The student shop sells a range of stationery.
A series of observations was carried out in the classroom.
Being bilingual does not necessarily mean having the ability to analyze languages.
Nowadays, accounting is far more important for businesses than ever before.
This graph shows there is a minimum growth.
Criminal charges will be brought against all of the men.
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products.
Sugar is a compound including carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms.
Plants are able to continue growing throughout their lives.
We cannot consider an increase in our price at this stage.
We can have a lecture on the morning of Thursday.
The year when the ship of artifacts was wrecked interested historians. The bank is hoping to tap into a fast-growing market. Many universities' lectures can now be reviewed on the Internet.
Marine environments have been destroyed through pollution and unsustainable development.
New media have transcended traditional national boundaries. While some people regard it as reforming zeal, others regard it as recklessness.
The course covers architecture planning and construction on an international scale.
Academic libraries across the world are steadily incorporating social media. New developments in manufacturing are constantly changing the way we live.
The course involves a combination of pure and applied mathematics.
They developed a unique approach to training their employees.
Farming methods across the world have greatly developed recently.
The seminar provides an opportunity to exchange ideas with other students.
Honey can be used as food and a health product.
Fruits containing too much sugar and calories have little or no nutritional value.
Your ideas have been discussed and debated in seminars and tutorials.
The library will be closed for staff training tomorrow morning.
Photography can be really useful in geographical research.
Social media is criticized for causing internet addiction.
A visit to the designed museum is of great value.
The digital camera has some advantages over traditional film. Critical thinking is one part of a broad education.
The farmers need to adapt to the changes in the climate.
The skills of great stage actors cannot be taught. An effective business manager is always open to new ideas.
Students will develop confidence in their ability to think critically.
Experts from the financial department will give the guests a lecture.
When the root system of a plant fails, foliage suffers.
It is interesting to observe the development of the language skills of toddlers. Nutrition plays a key role in athletic performance. Many university lectures can now be viewed on the Internet.
The student magazine is looking for a new editor.
It is an integrated course with several main elements.
The shipwreck of this year ruined some artifacts which were interested by historians.
It is clear that the human population impacts the environment.
Online courses allow students to work at their own pace.
Mechanical engineering first became prominent during the Industrial Revolution.
At that time, few people moved from the town to the village.
The content is to define the combination of math and philosophy. These regions were both areas of economic development.
The needs of the nation determine a person's achievements.
Coastal communities are particularly vulnerable to rising sea levels. Plants are the living things that can grow on land or in water. The university's main library will be open till midnight next Saturday.
The library has a number of collections of historical and social statistical publications.
You can find the campaign spot on the website.
All industries consist of systems of inputs, processes, outputs, and feedback.
Before the invention of the refrigerator, people stored food in underground ice houses.
At this time, experts are not able to analyze the effects of the new policy.
The students will meet their new teachers after the summer vacation.
Food containing ample calories provides little or no nutritional value.
The stairs are to the left of the elevator.
You can get your coffee and tea in the lounge.
Students are advised that all the lectures today have been canceled.
A world-renowned expert on financial management will give a guest lecture.
The government's financial plan has threatened the social services. Students and staff will automatically become members of their library.
New materials and techniques are changing the style of modern architecture.
In addition to lecture programs, you will be offered tutorials.
The government is focusing on the economic growth of developing countries. Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth's atmosphere. We are looking at introducing new methods that are both practical and engaging.
She is an expert in 18th century French literature.
There is a great deal of debate on this topic.
This guide is qualified to lead the groups into the mountains.
We encourage students to complete their applications before the deadline. It is a debate about the value of knowledge. Over the years, more and more students are young. Optional tutorials are offered in the final week of a term. Tutorials are scheduled in the final week of the term.
Students should take their time to study. Animal behavior appears to contain both similar and distinct aspects to that of humans. Undergraduate students can apply for the new biology course. Many graduate students can find a job in the communications field. We will discuss these two pictures in the next lecture. Thousands of people turned out ahead of the prestigious election.